Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Dragonheir SilentGods video. In today's video, I want to talk about something that has been bothering me for quite a while, and this is something that I really hope that's going to change. And it's basically, I guess, this one's going to be more of a, call out for the developers of the game, because, well, there's something in this game that just does not sit right with me. You might have already seen a video made by Scratch, or maybe you've seen the video made by Ivy League Gaming, where they kind of called out a little bit, that we need a little bit of justice for, our encyclopedia hero in Rose, okay? Before they did that video, we were talking about in content creator chat, we were saying about some stuff that needs to be changed about her kit and whatnot, and I finally wrote with when I said my opinion as well, with a hashtag Justice for Rose. That was a funny thing, but the whole idea is this new legendary hero Rose, that I feel like they kind of missed the mark, unfortunately, and she could have been a lot better. I mean, honestly, she could have been 10 times better, because right now, honestly, she's at best an epic, okay? So let's have a look and let's see what she does. So first of all, on her passive, when the hero has a buff, the enemies cannot resist debuffs inflicted by the hero. So this means she needs to have a buff if you want to use her debuffs without needing any accuracy, okay? That sounds like it's a good thing, but that means you're gonna need somebody to bring some buffs, because, well, she doesn't bring too many buffs. The only one that she has is on the battle skill. She deals 250% attack plus 2400 enlightenment radiant damage to enemies within range. It's a pretty small range, with a 100% chance of inflicting recharge penalty, speed penalty for 5 seconds. It's not a big of a duration, but it can be helpful. And then she also gives herself enlightenment up for 5 seconds. It's basically 20% more enlightenment. But if you want to land this one, first of all, you're gonna need accuracy to land it, okay? And then when it comes to the enlightenment part, the buff, it's only for 5 seconds, which means you have to be really lucky that she always uses her battle skill just before she does her ultimate, unless you bring somebody else that brings buffs. And then again, it's hard, I guess, or it's not impossible. It's a bit harder to time everything so that you have buffs on her before she does the battle skill and the ultimate. And then we have the ultimate, which, honestly, this is my biggest problem. This is the one that they missed the mark, and it's not just because of what she does, but of the way that of how it works. So let's read the ultimate as well. Cast the spell 4 times, each dealing 80% attack, 800% enlightenment, radiant damage to a random enemy and nearby enemies with a 100% chance of inflicting attack penalty for 10 seconds. Okay, this one goes to 100% after you scroll it. Meanwhile, heals allies around the random enemy by 4% target max HP, 600% enlightenment, with a 100% chance of dispelling 1 debuff from them. The hero casts the spell 1 extra time for every 100 enlightenment. They have up to 6 spell casting of this skill. So she starts with 4 times as the basic cast, and then if you have 200 enlightenment, she deals it 2 more times. So that would be, I guess, what's that? 80 times 6, so 480% attack plus 800 times enlightenment. So let's see, you would have 200 enlightenment. That would be what? 1600 extra damage plus this one. So it does not sound like a lot of damage, but at the same time, it does not, it's not too bad. But the problem is the second part. So the first part, okay, she seems to be amazing. Honestly, at least the way that I saw it. When I pulled her, I'm like, oh my god, she's amazing. She was my most wanted when I did my summons on the Season 2 banner. Because of this one, because of the attack penalty that she does it AoE. Because if we have a look at, especially at this pairing, like Ice and Radiance, if we look at attack penalty, you don't have that many, okay? You do have Sagomir that does it only in a certain area, but again, it's not big enough of an area. Then other people just do it on the passive. Ultimate, not reliable enough. Ultimate, single target. Battle skill, single target. People around him, low version, again, battle skill. So you kind of get the gist. We don't really have a good enough attack penalty, or at least I did not pull a good enough attack penalty hero from this faction, so it kind of from this element, and it kind of needed that, it kind of needed that, because it's really missing. If you look again over here, we might have Donella, okay, she's one of the only ones that she does full board, so she's amazing for that one. Then if we look at epics, rares nothing. And then if we look at Frost, again, Urion does it, but he does it on the battle skill on a smaller area. Vinyara does it on the ultimate single target. And then if we look over here, Guardress does it in the on the battle skill single target. So you kind of get the gist of what I mean. It's not good enough because, well, you really need it. And at the same time, the problem is targeting. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So for example, let's go into the, the Grave of Wrath. Okay, let's try and do it in the Grave of Wrath, and let's see her in action. Let's see her do the cleansing of debuffs on the single target. Okay, like the single targets around the random enemy. Let me just move to the right scene. So, yep, I have her in the team. Let's just, let me see. I need to load it out. No, let's just try and play it. Hopefully I don't die. So let me just turn off everybody else's stuffs, or at least him. Let's let him not to do the cleansing, okay? And I'll put in 1 times speed. So let's watch Rose. Okay, never mind. I did it wrong. I did it wrong because Garrus cleansed himself. So let's just do it again. And I'm just gonna need to stop Garrus, or actually I can put it on manual and just use it, or turn off Garrus's ones as well. Okay, so you see we have the debuffs, okay? Now after that, I'm gonna stop it. Let's watch her cleanse. So Garrus right now has 2 debuffs, okay? Let's watch it cleanse and do some healing. There's no healing or cleansing. There's no healing or cleansing in the Grave of Wrath, where it's kind of like the most important spot where you want that cleansing, okay? Because the boss does debuffs on this one, boss does debuffs on that one. So basically, it does no cleansing or no healing at all, which means her kit's useless. So her kit is useless from my point of view in this part. She's just what? An attack penalty hero for a legendary, and it's just not good enough. You can bring a rare that does the same thing in this one, and that's not useful enough. Now let's look at another spot where this might be really helpful, okay? Because again, attack penalty plus cleansing can be amazing for Vortex, especially when we get to the 4th stage of the Vortex, okay? Because when the Temporal Vortex hits the 4th stage, let me just collect my reward. Come on, let's see. Okay, thank you. Did I place in top something? Top 45. Okay, 45. It's top 40 if I've gotten rewards. That would be nice. But when we get to the 4th part of the boss does the attack, the defense penalty on this one, okay? He does again AoE hit, and then she does the attack penalty. So let's try and have a look. Let's go in there in the fight. Let me just, I don't know, let me just drop 1 person, bring Rose in, because this is just for the sake of testing. So again, same principle. Let's do the fight and let's see her at least heal. Okay, let's see her do some healing in there. Hopefully we can tell from, because we have Frurbas heal as well. Okay, so let's stop this. He does the attack penalty. Let's stop Garrus. Okay, let's watch some healing go, maybe on Frurbas. Okay. There's no healing. So this one does not work in Temporal Vortex either, where again, it's one of the most important spots where you would use her. Because like I said, she can bring some decent damage, it's not a lot, but she could bring healing and she could bring attack penalty. She would have an amazing spot in this team. I would just drop Frurbas and then I would use her for attack penalty and a little bit of healing on that ultimate. But again, it does not work. So she's useless in here as well. I feel like they definitely missed the mark. Again, devs, if you're watching this, I'm just trying to get this to be fixed because, well, Rose deserves more. She's the, she's kind of like a little bit, maybe mascot's not the right word, but you know what I mean. We have her in the game. She's like the encyclopedia that would help us. And she deserves a little bit more love because she's a legendary at the end of the day. And she could do so much more. And I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to, suggest, oh my God, change everything, whatnot. There's 2 things that I would suggest. There's 1 thing, actually, that I would suggest changing that would just make her good enough, okay? I'm not asking for her to be broken, to be, extremely game-changing, because that would not be fair at the same time for, like, other ones that are pretty bad. But at least for her kit just now works as intended. So let's start with the first thing. Okay, it's actually going to be 2 things. First thing, the thing does not work apparently against big bosses. So it does not work against the Temporal Vortex and it does not work against the Grave of Wrath because the hitbox is too far behind. But why does it not work? If melee units such as Frurbas and Garrus can hit the bosses, why does her heal not work and cleanse? It just blows my mind. It makes no sense. This one needs to work like that. Or, you know what? I'm just going to suggest a pretty easy fix for her, okay? Easy fix to make her decent enough. It's, okay, keep the same thing over here, okay? Keep cast 4 times, hits a random, whatever, attack penalty. Just this part, I want to be like this. Meanwhile, heals all allies. Don't put around the random enemy. You can even lower this to 25%, okay? So you can make it, meanwhile, heals all allies by 1% of the target's max HP, and 150% enlightenment with 100% chance of dispelling 1 debuff from them, okay? And again, it's gonna be, if you cast it 1 extra time, you can do more. That would not break her. That would be a what? Maximum of 6% target max HP heal per make it even lower, 0.5%. Because if you can shoot it like 6 times, it's gonna scale off of the target's max HP. And actually no, because if it's 1%, it would be like what, 6% target max HP. That's not a lot. Plus it would be, what's this, 900% enlightenment. It would not break the game, but she would be more useful. Make that full board all allies clans. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, well, we already have a hero that does that. Okay, so why would that type of a hero do that and Rose not? You know, because like the battle skill is not that powerful to break the game. And the hero that I'm talking about is Guland. Okay, let's look at Guland's ultimate, for example. So Guland does full board 720% necrotic damage to all enemies with a 100% chance of landing attack penalty. Again, full board attack penalty. Dispels all debuffs, so does full dispel and heals them by 10% target max HP. For each individual ally, grants an extra 4% target max HP healing for each debuff successfully dispelled. So if Guland can do this, why can Rose not do it, okay? Her kit is not that broken. She doesn't do that much damage to be able to be like, okay, she'll bring too much. Let the hits, like I said, don't make it full board hit. Just make her hit at random, okay? Make her hit at random, but change that kit. Developers, please listen to us. She deserves more. She's so bad, and it's so bad because so many people are gonna pull her because she's one of the new ones. They're gonna get excited, then they're gonna take her in fights like I showed in Grave of Wrath and Temporal Vortex, and she's just gonna come out to be useless. And then again, we have somebody like Guland that does that. Why does, you know, and again, Guland has an amazing battle skill as well with damage and stun plus stealing ultimate energy. So Guland is so much more powerful. I'm not expecting Rose again to be that powerful. The only quick fix, again, let's have a look. Only quick fix, only thing I would ask is make the last part be meanwhile heals all allies for these percentages, or like I said, make it 25% of it if you think it would be too powerful, and then with a 100% chance of dispelling 1 debuff, okay? Or just do it full cleanse. Again, Guland does it. Guland does it. Why can Rose not do it? Again, I feel so sad because I was so excited before I did my polls, and I was like, oh my god, Rose, she's amazing. I really look forward to getting her full board attack penalty, good healings and whatnot. But then the healing and cleanse is just not there. So she's what, an AoE hitter? Not even an AoE hit. Random hitter with a chance to land with attack penalty. That's just not legendary level. She deserves so much more. And okay, not just for me, but think about how many people are gonna pull her. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's excited. She's amazing. She looks awesome. They're gonna scroll her, okay? They're gonna use legendary scrolls. And she uses quite a few. She requires 8. And then they realize her kit does not work well. So please, developers, again, please fix Rose. Give her heal, make her heal be full board, make her dispel all debuffs or cleanse 1 debuff for each hit, and you would fix her, okay? Please make justice for Rose. Rose deserves so much more in this game. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this for today. I just want to say my opinion about her because she 100% deserves more love, okay? Because right now her kit is just not working. I don't know what, it's not working as intended. It's just not good enough. So developers, again, I'm saying this a million times. Please consider this. Please fix Rose. Again, it's several of us that already said it, so you definitely need to do something about it. But if you guys think that I'm crazy, that I asked for too much for this hero, just leave it in the comments below. Or again, if you agree, just leave it in the comments below because I'm trying to gather more feedback. I'm trying to get more action so we can get justice for Rose, as she deserves so much more, okay? She deserves a little bit more, so she's actually usable, okay? So she's actually usable for a legendary. But anyway, this is going to be it for the video today, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.